Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oregon Ducks. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Well, I always need to talk.
Guys will put total weather to crank us up. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Boy, that play out, look.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Oh, he's got some space.
Good man.
Really good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
It really shows you his skills on that last run. And I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now today, because of all the great running backs they've had here recently, if you get into the second level, you're expected to go to the house. This guy has that kind of skill.
Rides to back and leaves it.
They'll
pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. It's complete on the right side. Open space at the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
As a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw.
Got enough space. And he runs it.
Good man.
Touchdown.
Good first down.
The offense goes as he goes. So really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
There we go.
Ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5.
Yes.
Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
And sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season, because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses at the podium after games. We've got guys hurt, we've got young players, we're inexperienced, we're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to...
He's loose down the middle. Past the 50.
Now stay in your lane,
The
Billy.
30. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Stay in your
He broke
fucking lane.
away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed. He's
Stay in your
got the
lane.
agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike
Now stay in
offense
your
on that
freaking lane.
three-play scoring drive.
That's my
They're
fault.
coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Nope.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass, and lining up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Wants to go up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Bro, what you...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the
What were you
return. He'll
thinking?
have to settle for letting the offense pay
Threw
it off
the
to
ball
the
away.
26. They'll run this play from the pistol. Hands it off.
Thank you.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's got the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Oh, that was a good play.
Right out trying to get it in, and he's on his way.
Good
He'll
pressure
go
play
all
call.
the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's what I was doing that outside,
Just as we expected.
Ooh.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts
All right,
the
Billy.
defense in a
Good
bad
luck to you.
position, and the offense takes advantage.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Runs through the tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got his man. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
Yeah, some of the money you got to leave it right there.
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you have my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now. One of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001 when Ken Dorsey, Clinton Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll try the run. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Dropping back, it's Carpenter. It's complete to the right.
And
he's knocked down. There's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the ball. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He can't make the catch. He was open on the crossing route, and instead they're facing a 4th down. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and made. The the Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? You be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Finds his man. It's Green. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback making checks. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unleashes one deep. Intercepted.
Oh, thank you.
Turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more. Turning it on! And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Powers through the defender. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a man. It's Carpenter. Spits it out to the back. They're working that left side. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so...
Fires toward the end zone.
Thank you. I've been waiting for that.
18 of those this season. Takes it the other way.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball, pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country.
You know, when they get beat, bro. That's gonna happen on me, though.
Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Right on the money.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get in his hands quick, you can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time you can make an even bigger game.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all.
I see what you did up, bro.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass.
Throw the ball.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe.
48.
And how about this Buckeye defense? efficient scorer around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. Got his
man
on the right. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, give up the completion, whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long, you're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
56.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out.
Biscuits.
No.
Oh, Jesus. Maybe it was online, though.
Missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
Damn.
Well, it was certainly straight enough, just not long enough. Not enough leg strength.
Damn. Damn.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. To the air, it's Carpenter. Quarterback on the move, still working.
Got a fumble there.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays, but when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
Makes the grab on 3rd.
Nada.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Really solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Lost a throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. That's caught. It's Hill. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes, when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
I'll take it out.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They get to him as he throws.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And it will make the connection going for the big play.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
And the returner will be brought down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass, it's Carpenter. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Come on.
Bringing it back. Inside the 30. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Ducks will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Oh, Nixon can.
Looking to throw, it's Carpenter.
Stop.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
I know you say hit me.
Now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best.
You better not allow him to pop it behind because you know what she did.
Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty.
I know you ain't going so like this. Come on, Ray.
The Buckeyes need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it just didn't hook it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
That's a really nice looking throw. And when I think about the Ducks offense, I think about explosive plays, right? In the running game, but also in the passing game. I feel like if this team is going to win the conference, they need this guy here to be able to make throws like that on a consistent basis. But I'll tell you, he really gives them a chance. He makes this offense go.
The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Looking
to the end zone. Oh, my God.
For the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
It's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
A field goal here will put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Right down the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive.
How you keep dropping the ball, bro?
And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with
crazy,
Kevin
bro.
What's going on, Kevin?
2 drops back to back.
Things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Nebraska endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Memorial Stadium, and the Huskers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is still a W. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Looking to pass. It's Carpenter. Pressure coming. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man, or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Throws to the wideout. On
They
target
not touching way, but they just throwing shit up there. They just throwing shit up and just praying that he can catch.
Well, really nice catch there, getting the first down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on first-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the first round.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The running back has it. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed, they can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback will keep it.
He's brought down
at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long, and here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
And the Buckeyes trying to cash it in on first and goal. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Back to throw, it's Carpenter. Takes the easy completion. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. He's got it on the move.
As a former quarterback, guys, I love drag routes down close to the goal line. You're hoping you're going to get a mesh. You're going to get him freed up, and it's just a catch and walk in. But the defense makes the tackle. They're now setting up fourth down. Do you have the guts to go back to that same pass play here on offense?
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
You got a lot?
Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Yeah.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking for a man. It's Carpenter. And they can't make a connection on 3rd down.
And after the completion at this juncture of the game, field goal here would be nice on 4th down, obviously, but do you trust your defense
I need to keep
getting stops? If you don't, you
got to go for it
on 4th and short.
All right, bro. They were not letting me get no picks, bro.
And here we go, down the score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unleashes to the end zone.
It went to field goal.
Again, he's now thrown 20 interceptions.
It went to the field goal. But I get it. You're unranked.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
I get it. What's that?
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks.
You dropped it.
Like,
it's your fault.
My bad. Hey, guys, I got this.
I get it. You're going to have to wait.
You should have ran a better route.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle.
Who you think?
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
You have to wait now.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball.
Stop.
Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football.
Thank you.
Nice job on the defender.
Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. And he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Gotcha.
Caught near the sticks. It's Griffin. On the single left. And they exploited that soft spot.
Let's go, baby.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of
Holiday
scrimmage,
in. Go, bro. Go, bro.
to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time.
Motel, Holiday in.
Let's give him 1 to the 33.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch.
Hold on to that, dude.
He's got some space.
Gotta start reading the play, bro.
For a nice gain.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late, you're trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Now from inside the red zone. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, the
Oh,
ball
Jesus.
down. That's a way to mess up a drive. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. Power football with the run.
Let's go home, baby.
Some room, handed to go.
Let's go home, baby.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with
One
a
of the most
touchdown
respected
there.
football game I've played, bro. Seeing a bullshit, I'm damn about to catch an L.
And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Okay, bullshit, about to fucking leave.
Extends the lead to double figures at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. South Carolina is on the wrong end of a one-sided
Most
affair
respected
today.
game to play,
If
bro.
you'll pardon the pun, the chickens are going to come home to roost this week in Columbia.
What's happening here, bro?
And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Carpenter. Here's a throw downfield.
Give me that.
Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
Well, that's a nice interception. At this point of the game, up 2 possessions in a 2-minute situation, the offense is so predictable. You know they're going to throw the football. So everybody on defense, they're just trying to see the ball thrown and then breaking on it. Nice job coming away with that turn.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the
Go,
offense.
bro. Go, bro.
Now when you have
Go,
a
girl.
solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out can
Ooh.
you deliver
Ooh.
the knockout punch.
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football.
They're trying to get out of bounds. I mean, stay in
bounds.
bounds.
Up front, get some push and ball security, David. That's premium.
Go, bro.
Yes, take care of the
Go,
football.
bro.
Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
To the ground, he's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out.
It's too late to be eating a banana, girl.
They go to the ground.
Huh?
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage.
They don't got no pizza?
Line doing a great job attacking those guys up front.
We don't have pizza, baby.
To run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You said what? SpongeBob, your mama here, dude. You know how she do. Your mama here, baby. Your mama here, you know she don't like to rock the SpongeBob.
Because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying
we'll watch SpongeBob later.
That's a really nice run.
Leaves it with the back.
Look, please stop. I'm trying to finish the game, baby.
It's just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that done.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Girl, come here.
Spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's go to the party, girl. Go to the party. Go. Go to the party right now. Go to the party. Go to the party. Go.